Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a special edition of the Justin Ray Harvey Show here. I'm Joe Pennington, friend of Justin Harvey. Actually, we're not friends, we're brothers. So we're going to ask a few special questions here of one of the newest inductees into the 2015 Hall of Fame this year. So Justin, tell me how it feels.
How does it feel? Well, honestly, Joe, sitting there last night, I feel like Superfoot Bill Wallace or Mike Tyson winning the title. I mean, it's timeless. It's timeless. That's exactly how I feel.
That's great. Were you nervous when you went up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Well, probably Superfoot, but you know, how many times has he been up here?
Well, he could just kick somebody in the head, so he doesn't. He doesn't have to be nervous. Or if he's nervous, nobody's going to say anything because he's going to kick him in the head.
Exactly.
Or take your Snickers bar.
Take your Snickers bar. For everybody that doesn't know, Superfoot Wallace had a Snickers bar at the table last night, and somebody stole it from him. So Mr. Cook, Grandmaster Cook, brings in, I think it was 15 Snickers bars to try to satisfy Superfoot's hunger, which didn't go very well. He was still crying about that one Snickers bar, but that's a story for another day. So all you fans out there, whenever you go to see Superfoot Wallace, take him a Snickers bar. You'll be his best friend.
And this place, Joe, is like a family reunion. There's no bickering. There's no politics here in the martial arts that you see on an every day-to-day basis.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to put you on the spot here, okay?
Okay.
Out of everybody that you've met this weekend, and everybody that is scheduled to have been here, is there anybody that you wish would have showed up that didn't?
Don the Dragon Wilson.
Don Wilson, that would have been an honor and a privilege to meet Master Wilson.
Yes.
All right, now of everybody that you met that was here, who has been the most energetic, fun person to just sit around and have a conversation with?
Honestly, that is a tough decision, but it goes to Master Goldie Mack. He was very entertaining, very inspiring, and if more people were like him, this place would be a better world.
You're absolutely right. I had the honor and privilege to record that interview, and Master Goldie, Master Goldie Mack is just an outstanding individual. Has some great ideas about the world today and what can make it a better place. And he's just an amazing individual, and it was my privilege and honor to meet him and be able to record the interview. He's an outstanding human being and a great American.
Oh, absolutely, but I have a feeling that one of these days me and Superfoot might have to spar with each other because I interviewed Superfoot and he didn't like my karaoke singing.
Well, I had the, I guess you could say, the honor of hearing that karaoke singing myself. And Justin, I know we're brothers, but I might have to agree with Superfoot on this one.
Well, true, but you still got to drive me home, Joe, and it's what,
7 hours.
7 hours?
7 hours.
So I could totally torture you the whole way.
That's okay, guys. I borrowed a pair of earplugs out of the room. We'll be in good shape.
So, tell us a little bit about your experiences, Joe, here at the Hall of Fame.
Well, as a child, when I was a young man, I got into the martial arts in the Goju-Ryu style of karate in Bluefield, West Virginia. I got into martial arts for self-defense. Now, during that time period, we had this program, this new station that was coming on to cable shows, and it was called ESPN. You might have heard of that. So on this ESPN show, they had this programming called the PKA, Pro Kickboxing Association. And there were two individuals on this show that didn't matter if they were fighting or who they were fighting or what time of the day they were fighting. You can bet I was watching it. One was Bad Brad Hefton, the previous heavyweight champion of the world. And the other one was Bill Superfoot Wallace. These two individuals are my heroes from my childhood. They bestow everything that I feel is important to society. important as a role model should be.
Yes.
Honor, integrity, hard work, dedication, the list can go on and on. But I've had the honor and privilege of meeting Mr. Superfoot Wallace this weekend. Shook his hand, had my photograph taken with him, had several conversations with him.
You even got punched by him, which means he likes you.
Yeah, he punched me twice, so I guess he really likes me. Did he punch you?
No.
Did he kick you?
No.
Well, I ain't.
So I got mixed signals there. It's like, okay, Bill, which is it? But I tell you what, next time I see him, I'm gonna take his Snickers bar.
Let's take his Snickers. I also heard he likes cinnamon candy, so and ice cream.
A lot of ice cream.
I know what we can do. We can take him to Dairy Queen or somewhere like that and eat ice cream in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you one question.
I think Alex looking for you.
I'm gonna ask you one question. Sorry about that, folks. Ask you one question about this Hall of Fame thing here. You are now a new student under Master Todd Summers, and
which I've had martial arts experience with other teachers.
Right. I know that from our friendship. And we almost had another one there, folks. It's okay. But I got to watch you do some training with Master Summers. Did an excellent job. How was that?
It was absolutely wonderful. And let me tell you, folks, the way Master Summers was teaching me, it wasn't like he was telling me to do this and it was hard on my body. He was adapting to my body and what I could and could not do because of my muscles or the way I have to move my body. So it was really awesome.
Well, that's great. You said the word adapt.
Yes, adapt.
He adapted the style to you.
Yes.
And when I took martial arts training as a young child, one of our mottos was adapt and overcome. So he's adapted to overcome your so-called quote-unquote disability.
Yes.
Which I don't view you that way. We're friends.
Yes.
And I love you like a brother, and you're one of my favorite human beings in the entire world. And I just wanted to thank you for the honor and privilege of being able to share in this experience with you.
My pleasure, and I must stress, Joe, I really want to pass this message out there for every disabled person out there, because what really tears me up, I know this is not martial arts related, but what really tears me up is I see so many people with the exact same condition that I have, and they say, I can't do that because I've got cerebral palsy, or I can't do that because I've got spina bifida. I gotta have somebody give me, and they're afraid of failure. You got to fail to succeed.
You're absolutely right. If you never attempt something, you will never get anywhere in life. You cannot be afraid of failure. To fail is to succeed.
Yes.
Thomas Edison found 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb until he found the one way that did work. Was he upset that he failed 1,000 times? No. When I asked him about it, he said, I have found 1,000 ways how not to make a light bulb.
Exactly. And even if you can't physically do something and you can speak, you've got to speak for yourself, or nobody's going to do it for you.
Absolutely right.
I mean, that just really irks me, Joe. It really does.
It's a shame that people, they just get into the habit of having somebody do things for them. They won't step up and take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and guide him where they need to go.
I mean, because my problem, Joe, is, and this is not necessarily a bad thing, although it could be, I'm the type, I hate asking for help unless I absolutely have to. And you know that from personal experience.
I do.
So, because you know me, I'm hard-headed at times. And I like to try things before I even get help.
I know you do. And hard-headed might be a slight understatement. Slight.
Strong. I'll say strong-willed.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds great. So, Justin, congratulations on your induction. Again, it's been an honor and a privilege for beginning to share in this experience with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.